my beautiful people, how's it going? As always, yeah, I'm recording a video. You guys are doing fantastic.
Check it out now. No doubt now.
Hey my beautiful people, how's it going? As always, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So today's video is going to be an updated hair review, and it's going to be a review on this hair right here. And this is my PromQueen hair, and they are a vendor off of Aliexpress. So I did do an initial review on this hair. If you would like to see that, I will have that suggested up here for you to click on, as well as linked down below in the information box. So I've been rocking the hair a little bit under 3 weeks, and my overall experience has been a decent one. So if I had to rate the hair, I would probably give it about a 7.5. So I'm going to hop right into my pros and cons so you can understand why that is. But first, let me put out the disclaimer. I was sent this hair to review, but this is my honest opinion, my honest experience with the hair. I'm going to try to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay? Now as far as my pros go, the hair does color very well. I can give it that. Now, of course, the hair was not this color when I first got it. It was like a 1B-ish. And this, I don't even know what this is. This is like a brown, blonde-ish. So, let me just say I did do some damage to this hair. I did bleach the hair, which I didn't want to do, which I shouldn't have done, but I did. And I will say when I did it, my last bundle, my 22, definitely got a little drier than the other ones. And that's usually how it goes when you bleach hair. Bleaching is a very drying process on the hair. So I'm going to also put another disclaimer. Just be careful if you're going to bleach your hair. Make sure you know what you're doing. Do your research. Test strand your hair. Make sure you test some strands to make sure the bleach is going to take, and just know what you're doing, okay? You don't want to spend all this money on this hair and then you bleach it and you ruin it. So if you can go to a professional colorist, do so. But if not, if you're going to do it yourself, like I said, just really follow the instructions. Make sure you really know what you're doing. Be comfortable and allocate enough time to make sure you get all the bundles. It's a whole new process. Now, I'm not a colorist, so I can't even give you tips and tricks. I ain't even going to do that. I'm not even going to do that. But I have bleached hair before, so it's worked out pretty well for me. But I will say when I first started, I remember the first time I bleached hair, I didn't know what I was doing. And child, that last bundle was a hot mess. I mean, it was smoking. It was, So, like I said, just be careful. But on this particular hair, the bleach did take. The bleach took very well, very quickly. I mean, the hair started to lift as soon as I put it on there. I used 30 Developer and the B2 powder. I don't remember how long I left it on for. I think I left it on a little bit too long for my last bundle because this was the most drying of them all. I had to really do a lot of deep conditioning to make sure the hair turned back to some sort of glory. So the hair was a little bit drier than when I first got it. It wasn't like dry, brittle, like breaking off and ends and split ends. It wasn't all of that, but I did use a little bit of argan oil just to give it a little bit of shine and just to give it a little bit of something, a little pizzazz. But after I bleached the hair, it was way too bright. Like, it was just like this really bright blonde. I was not here for it. Like, I was just not here for it. So I wanted it a little bit darker. So I went out to my beauty supply store and I picked up like this medium brown, golden brown color. I don't remember the brand, but I just used that on top of it to kind of tone down that blonde. I wish I would have took a picture of the blonde so you can see it, but if you look at my hair, you may not be able to tell, but these little specks of blonde hair was kind of what the whole head looked like, and I just was not ready for that. So yeah. But I threw the brown on here, and this is pretty much what I got. And I mean, I like the outcome after all. So for it to have gone through 2 colorings, I mean, I think it's still holding up pretty well. Now another thing I liked was the fact that it didn't really tangle too much. I definitely did get some snags here and there, but you know, nothing too crazy, nothing a good brush through couldn't fix. But I mean, nothing crazy. Like, you'll get a few snags, definitely, but I mean, I was still able to run my fingers through it. Now I did notice that most of the tangling tend to happen more at the nape of the neck and the back hair, but what I did was just take my brush and brush that out, or use my fingers. As you can see, I can still run my fingers through it. You will get some snags. That's not gonna happen, but it's definitely not bad. Like I said, nothing a good brush you can't fix. Now as far as shedding goes, the hair does shed a little bit. Not a tremendous amount, nothing too crazy, but it does shed. I did not seal my wefts, so if you have the opportunity to do so, I would suggest you seal your wefts to further prolong that process. But it does shed. Mainly more, you know, when I brush my hair, I do get a few strands in my brush, but it's not like a clump of hair every time I brush. It's just a few strands here and there. When I run my fingers through it, sometimes I may get some strands, sometimes I won't. Nothing too crazy. There's a strand there and there. Now, something that's kind of like a pro and a con is the curling of the hair. Now, these curls I did get with my curling wand, and that is the New Me or New May curling wand that I use all the time. I absolutely love that one. I'll list it down below where it is. But yeah, that's how I got these curls, and it curls really well. Like, the curl does happen. It curls, I'm like, ooh, yes. But then the curls drop very fast, and I'm like, ooh, no. Yeah, it does not hold a curl that long. It did not hold for me. Every time I curled this hair, by midday, curls are like just dropped. I'm like, okay. Like, granted, I don't expect the curls to be lasting me days on end, but it didn't hold the curl as long as I would have liked it to. Now I noticed that if I put flexi rods in it and I leave it in overnight, the curls last longer. But if you're gonna just use a curling wand and just be out the door and think it's gonna last you all day, it didn't for me. So now this con is really more of my personal preference. It's not really the hair per se, but 3 bundles was cool, but I definitely need another one. It just doesn't give me the fullness that I really want. Like, I like full big hair, and this hair is cool. I think it gives you more of a realistic look. So if you like it like this, then 3 bundles in a closure can definitely work. But for me, I would get another bundle, especially kind of at the bottom, like add maybe another 22 to really just full it out, make it a little bit fuller. But I mean, it's still nice like this. But for me, big hair, don't care. So but overall, like I said, I mean, my experience was a decent one. I mean, I was pretty rough with this hair. I can say that. I was pretty rough with it, from the bleaching to additional coloring to me not sleeping with my bonnet and scarf. I did not sleep with my scarf on like at night like I was supposed to. Usually I just kind of take all the hair, put it in a pineapple, or just kind of put it into a bun, put my scarf on. I was not doing that. I was just kind of falling asleep all over the place. So, you know, I thought that if I woke up, it was going to be like a matted, dry looking monster, but it wasn't. I mean, it looked crazy, but all I did was take a quick brush through and I was good to go. So having to go through all that, I mean, I think the hair still is holding up pretty well. So of course, if you would like to check out PromQueen hair, I would definitely have all the links listed down below. Make sure you check them out. And if you like this video, please thumbs it up, as well as hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Until my next video, I hope you guys stay beautiful, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.